Hello friends, welcome back to the lecture series on Engineering Mathematics 3. In previous module, we have discussed about vector calculus, vector differentiation, where we have defined vector differentiation operator del, and we operated that vector differentiation operator del on a scalar function to get gradient field, where gradient is a vector field obtained from a scalar point function phi. Now, in today's module, we are going to discuss about divergence of a vector point function. When vector differentiation operator del operated on vector point function f bar, if we consider f bar is function containing variables x, y, z and rules f1 with variables x, y, z along x-axis, f2 along y-axis and rule f3 with variables x, y, z along z-axis. Then for this vector point function f bar, if we operate this vector differentiation operator on this vector function f bar scalarly, we get divergence of vector function f bar. Mathematically, we find value for divergence by calculating partial derivative of x component of f bar, that is f1, with respect to x, treating variables y and z as constant, plus partial derivative of y component of f bar, that is f2, with respect to variable y, plus partial derivative of z component of f bar, that is f3, with respect to z. So this is mathematical way to evaluate divergence of the vector field f bar. Let's consider one example. Suppose f bar is a position vector r bar, where r bar is equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Then divergence of this position vector is partial derivative of x with respect to x plus partial derivative of y with respect to y plus partial derivative of z component, that is z, with respect to z. This value is equal to 3. Similarly, if we consider f bar is equal to any vector function, say x cube yz I bar plus 2 times xy j bar plus x y z k bar. Then to evaluate divergence of this vector function f bar, we find partial derivative of this function x cube yz with respect to x plus partial derivative of xy, that is 2 times xy with respect to y, and partial derivative of xyz with respect to z. While calculating this partial derivative, we treat x as our variable and y and z can be treated as constant. Same is the case with while calculating partial derivative with respect to y, we treat x as constant. While calculating partial derivative with respect to z, we treat x and y as constant. Therefore, the required value for divergence will be, so del dot f bar, that is divergence of f bar, is equal to 3 times x square into yz plus 2 times x plus x into y. So this will be the required value for divergence of vector function f bar. To understand more about divergence, we consider a node. if f bar is a vector point function which represents velocity of fluid in motion at point x, y, z, then divergence of f bar will represent the rate of outward flow through the unit value. So this is a scalar quantity. Similarly, we can take one more example. If f bar is the intensity of electric flux or magnetic flux, then value for divergence of f bar will give us the exact amount of flux which diverges out of that vector field f bar per unit volume. There are some remarks regarding the divergence. First one is vector field f bar is said to be solenoidal if value of divergence is equal to 0. Whereas solenoidal field means the field which has no sources or it has no sinks for the given vector field. And second one is the field lines of a solenoidal field are either closed loop or it may end at the point of infinity. So we are not going in the graphical approach of the solenoidal fields.